blind spots and breakthroughs. So these are really closely related, which is why I put them together, but they are different. So when we're talking about blind spots, we are talking about things you thought you knew about the industry because you made assumptions. Like for social media, people assume if they go viral, they will get millions in sales. Not true. In fact, most people who go viral make no money because they don't drive any traffic to their offer. I know multiple people with 500,000 followers that are making no money at it because they do not know how to drive traffic. They don't know how to actually turn that into sales, and it's not automatic getting a lot of views or getting a lot of followers to have sales. So blind spots are going to be the things we are doing, like people are doing on social media because they are convinced that this is a thing, and that's actually not true. Even though there's a lot of evidence to the contrary that going viral will not just make you a millionaire, people still tend to believe it. So it's a lot of debunking myths. It's a lot of being clearer about what's real and what's not real. And then the second piece, which is breakthroughs. And again, I usually kind of put these near each other, but not necessarily all in the same video. But breakthroughs is about being that thought leader. That's the person who is resetting the tone of how we think about things, resetting how we move through the world, specifically related to your industry and what you sell. So it's really taking that position of coming onto the scene and saying that you understand these things. This is what, the world needs more of this, or social media is changing. Here's 5 things that are going to happen in the next year. So it gives you a chance to be showing that you are truly an expert and a thought leader in your area, while also debunking those myths, kind of showing people what they thought they knew, and explaining to them things they have no idea because they're just moving through their day. For me, for example, social media, people get on, they post, they log off, and they don't see it again. And they make a lot of assumptions about why that post didn't work or why they hate social media. There's a lot happening, when actually what's happening is they don't understand the fundamentals of how people take in content. So I teach that. So for your business, you need to be, and it's not hard. To come up with these, one of the things that I often do, an exercise that I do in my Elevate University, is that I have people sit down and create a list of those questions you get asked when you meet somebody new and you tell them what you do. So if I'm at a networking event or an event at my husband's work, people go, "Oh, you're in social media." Oh, and they always have like 5 questions, like the same 5 questions. I talk about this a lot, but it's accurate. Right now, I always get asked about the TikTok ban, number one thing right now. The next thing I'll be asked is, "Oh, I hate social media. You do that all day?" And so I get kind of these, and that's just the first 2. So I get 5 questions that I'm always being asked. And so I end up kind of debunking some of the things they've heard, while also giving a little thought leadership as to the power of social media and why it is important to businesses and why I do love it. So it allows me to do both of those things at once. So I now have, if I have 5 questions I'm always being asked, that's easily 30 posts that I could do addressing those 5 questions from different angles and with different information. So this is a really important one. It's probably the least for visibility out of all of the content on here, of these 5 posts that I'm giving you today. But this one is really important, because as you are building a following, as people are coming into your world, you're getting that visibility, you're getting traffic, they're in your sales funnel, they're getting those email drips from you, and then they come onto social media and you're showing that things they hadn't even thought to consider, or thought to research, or just thought of. It really builds that relationship in a different way. And again, this really solidifies that you are their person. You are the person they should buy